so first question is, well, you've been in many films, many kinds of films, many genres, but it's been a while since you've done a drama that depicts a true love. How was it?
When I read the script, I just found it to be a very moving story about ordinary people trying to negotiate life. And then on top of that, Derek C. in France, I'm a huge fan of his work, so the opportunity to get to work with him alongside with that script, it was an easy decision.
Mm-hmm. Before the shoot, you actually went into shoot. You, Alison, Derek, and some of the staff actually lived on Cape Campbell.
That's
for
right.
A few days.
Yes.
What was it like? What was the life during the few days? Or what did you do during the day?
Well, initially I thought to myself, this is a nightmare. I don't want to be sort of living on set where I'm working. I kind of like to get away from where I'm working and keep a sort of clean disconnect between the two. But he was very passionate about it, and I thought, absolutely, give it a go. He's got his vision. He's the director. He's the boss. So I said, I'll try it out for a week and see how it goes. And I loved it. It was a real special opportunity to be able to kind of get away from civilization, get away from technology, to be amongst nature at its sort of rawest form. I mean, we were on this peninsula, right on the edge of this peninsula in Cape Campbell, and so the sunsets and sunrises every morning were pretty spectacular. The elements were it was very raw. So when the wind howls there, it really howls. And in terms of just getting up the steps to the lighthouse when the wind is at its most ferocious is quite a difficult task. So to be just so exposed to the elements like that was a really special experience. I'm really very grateful to Derek for that.
Did you do any specific activities?
We had movie night, I think, which Derek was threatening with us for weeks, and then eventually we had one movie night. It was quite an ordeal to try and get the screen to work, but then we all lived in caravans, so we had little screens in caravans, so sometimes we had movie nights there. We had sort of dinners together and lunches together, so there was some barbecuing. New Zealand's got great crayfish, and so I ate so much crayfish in New Zealand. I think I sort of didn't want to see another crayfish for about a year afterwards. So we would sort of do stuff like that.
Okay, thank you. Going on into the story, well, when Tom opens up to Isabel, those scenes are really touching and makes the audience feel happy as well. Are you glad that Alicia was the one who was playing the part of Isabel?
Yeah, I can't really imagine anybody else playing Isabel. I think the journey that she took from when we first see her on screen to how her character ends up is an extraordinary journey that she sort of presented. Yeah, she was fantastic. I wasn't aware of her work beforehand. But I knew from the first day of filming that she was, she was going to be something very big, very soon, because she's just a very honest actress. She's very bold and very brave.
Any specific scenes that you were especially drawn into emotionally, or any memorable scenes that?
Trying to milk a goat was a first for me, and I that was fun and interesting. I think the miscarriage was a very difficult scene to film because obviously again it's such a reality for so many people that to really there's a lot of responsibility to represent it correctly. That was tough.
The Japanese title for the film is One Who Gave Light.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. And in your life, for you, what or who gave you light?
I think, lots of people I guess from music inspirations to of course my family, relatives, friends, nature, films, books. What else gave me light? The sun. I think it's sort of it's. If I look at inspiration, light as sort of inspiration or hope, people like Nelson Mandela, to sort of be alive in a time where he was around is an inspiration to so many, I think.
Dearest Isabel, I can't stop thinking about the time I spent with you.
海を照らす灯台守と
Dearest Tom, you're going to make our baby so clever.
美しい妻、幸せな夫婦を狂わせた誰にも言えない秘密。
Can't just be a coincidence that she showed up.
She's a lovely baby, but you can't keep her.
She needs us. We're not doing anything wrong. You're going to be a wonderful father.
For my dada, with love forever and ever and ever and ever.
What's your name?
Lucy.
Lucy.
My sister had a terrible tragedy. Her husband and their baby daughter. You would have been your girl's age by now.
I have to tell people it's her mother.
I'm her mother.
Someone knows that my girl is alive.
Take the child. Take my baby.
She's my daughter.
Please give me back my daughter.
愛のために彼らは決断する。ラスト10分、涙が止まらない。
You'll be safe. I'll protect you, I promise.
光をくれた人。